Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to the Bible Study Minute. Today we're taking a look at Nehemiah chapter 11. And in this chapter, all the celebration is done, the city walls are rebuilt, and all that's really left to do is to resettle the city of Jerusalem. So the way that they do this is all the leaders decide to move into the city, leaving behind their family allotments of land and leaving what's familiar to go live in the city. And then, along with these leaders, 1/10 of the people that have returned from exile are also going to go live in the city, while the other 9/10 live in their villages and towns. So what's really going on here is these people are making a huge sacrifice, because living in the city isn't like what it is living in a city today, like Charlotte or Austin, Texas, or Raleigh, or anywhere else. So what we see is living in a city without a lot of amenities. There's no farmland. There's not a whole lot of things like we expect today, where you can just go down to your local Walmart, Target, or grocery store or whatever. Living in the city was a much more difficult life. So people were making a sacrifice in order to do this and leaving behind what was familiar. But they were doing this because, one, they felt the call of God to do this, and they were also doing it to love their people well, because they wanted to have the capital city of Jerusalem resettled and be a place that was thriving. So that's what the focus is here, is in this chapter, is watching the sacrifice of the people in order to do what God called them to do, and to really rebuild the city that had been in complete ruins. And the takeaway for us today is that sometimes God calls us to move. I mean, we don't know where he's going to move us to, but sometimes he does. And he does it not just for like a new job, for family reasons, or anything else a reason why we might move, but he does it for his purposes. And when we do it that way, when we go because he called us to do it, we are walking in obedience to what he has called us to do, and he's going to bless the work that he has called us to do in those efforts. So that's what I want you to look at today as you take a look at this passage, is to see the sacrifice that these people were making on behalf of God and their loved ones and their family, as well as what God might be calling you to do if he's calling you to move and relocate elsewhere for his purposes. So that's what I have for now. Until next time, grace and peace.